I always have big ass dreams.
Why do you think a lot of people don't try to dream bigger?
Because every day they wake up, they don't try to become 1% better.
A lot of people just have wishes and not goals. You know?
Yeah, man. And then like once I learned how to make $200,000, I never made less than $200,000 a year.
Yeah.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Winners Club podcast, where even when we don't win, we learn, because learning is a form of winning. My name is Brian Trent. I run 8 successful businesses right here in the Bay Area, California. Okay, I may not be the richest mother effer on the podcast world, but I got to tell you one thing. My life is pretty freaking awesome. I live a pretty good life. My kids got what they want, and I do whatever the hell I want when I want, all right? I live on the Fox system. Freedom, option, choices, okay? Now, I may not have a private jet. I may not have a yacht, but damn it, we're going to work our way there. Again, my name is Brian Tran, your host. This is PJ Padua, my co-host, number one freaking videographer, freaking number one advertiser. He's rocking, he's growing, and we're here to teach you guys. Ultimately, I want to share with you guys my thoughts, my mistakes, so that you can learn from it and don't make the same damn mistakes as me.
Let's freaking go, man.
So PJ, what are we talking about? I know you got a big one, bro. You were writing in your little notepad like.
Yeah, I was, man. But that's how you know I'm on fire, man. When it's cooking, the engines are steaming.
Bro, we're firing.
All right, man. Let's talk about goals, though. I want to talk about creating goals, creating like lasting goals, like goals that are like worthwhile.
Love it.
What's your opinion on that, man?
Okay. Real life example. I always have big ass dreams. Like big goals.
Yeah.
Goals that till this day I have not accomplished.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a private jet on there? Yep. Is there a yacht? Yep. Is there a bigger mansion? Yep. You know, is there multiple houses in multiple different big cities?
Yeah.
Yes. Right? Do I want a driver? Yes. Do I want rolls? Do I want a garage that's probably like worth 20, 30 million? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's so big that yes, I haven't hit them yet.
Yeah.
Okay. My thing is this. You need to shoot for the moon. I agree.
Yeah.
They say shoot for the moons, land on the stars.
Okay.
But I'm going to add that something that you have to dream big.
Yeah.
So that you can, my thing is always dream big, because then you never want to just like undercut yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I put all that there. But you also have to be realistic.
Yeah.
And what does it look like to get there?
Yeah.
And then you have to reverse engineer it.
Okay.
Okay. So before you can learn how to run, you must learn how to walk.
For sure.
Before you learn how to walk, you must learn how to crawl.
I like that, man. But let me stop you real quick.
Go ahead.
There's probably some people out there, who think. I feel like a lot of people, when you say realistic, they get it twisted, right? They get it mixed up.
Okay.
And when you say realistic,
I mean realistic with your freaking your work ethic and actually where you are in life.
There you go.
Okay.
And I feel a lot of people go, oh, when you say realistic, they start thinking like, oh, okay, well, I think what's more realistic for me is just to maybe buy my dream Acura SUV 2023.
That's okay. That is a step.
But what I'm saying is like people say, you're saying jets and yachts, right? But I feel like people look at themselves and they limit themselves. Like, I don't think I can. Like, they're trying to be realistic in the sense of like.
I get it. But I'm saying, like, when I sit down with people.
Yeah.
And I'm interviewing them, I always say, dude, if I could snap my finger, make your dreams come true, what does it look like?
Yeah.
That's my favorite question to ask when starting a conversation. If I can snap my fingers and make your dream life come true, what does it look like?
Yeah.
And if they tell me some shit that you could achieve in like 1 year, I'm like, bro, dream bigger.
Yeah.
Because you're going to hit it in 1 year.
Yeah.
The goal, the purpose of that exercise is really to just, you have to train your mindset to believe that you deserve more. Yeah. Most people don't have a lot because they don't think they deserve it. Yeah. Like, and I'm not even talking about big crazy shit. Like, I'm just talking about the 2023 Acura MDX. They don't think they deserve it. Yeah. I'm like, bro, what the hell you mean you don't think you deserve it? Like, that's not like, I know, like, I can name endless amount of people that can make it happen like that. Yeah. And they're no smarter than you. Yeah. Right? I'm not asking you to be like the next Elon Musk, bro. You ain't that smart. I ain't that smart. Yeah. Okay, so I'm like, look, I'm going to be realistic. I don't have to have all the shit that I just named. I ain't got to be Elon Musk. Yeah. Right? But dream big, and then you analyze where are you.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't be like, I'm gonna get the jets and the, a $30 million boat
Yeah,
when I'm only making freaking $45,000 this year.
for sure.
But put that on your dream board and be like, bro, I'm gonna get there.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, what's more realistic? Okay, well, I'm driving a hoopty. I need something a little bit more reliable.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a realistic goal.
yeah,
When you get there, then you aim for the next goal, and then you aim for the next goal, and then eventually you're gonna get to the freaking private jet and all that
PJs
stuff.
and
All
all
right.
that. Yeah, for sure. I want to definitely talk about like the action plan and how to basically live with both of those. Expectations, right? Like the big goals and the realistic goals. But why do you think a lot of people, let's break it down more. Why do you think a lot of people don't try to dream bigger, or they try to, or feel like they don't like deserve things?
Because every day they wake up, they don't try to become 1% better. They are comfortable just kind of leaving it up to fate,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
chances.
Yeah.
And instead of taking ownership and like pushing every day, learning a new skill, learning how to make like just a few more dollars a day.
Yeah.
Like once you get into that zone, like I'm in a growth mindset. So every day I'm just trying to get better, a little bit better every single day.
Yeah.
1% better. And if you compound it over the course of 20, 30 years, chances are you're probably going to be living a freaking phenomenal life.
Yeah.
Okay. But I know so many people that just get in this rat race,
Yeah.
this cycle. And let me show you what it looks like.
Yeah.
They wake up, they roll out of bed, they get ready for work, they go to work, they come back, they maybe get ready for dinner, they do their chores, they watch TV, and they reset.
Yep.
That's why their dreams never get big, because if that's what your life looks like,
Yeah.
it ain't gonna get better.
For sure.
Like you're not making any incremental sacrifices, or even like you're not raising yourself up like a little bit. So, dude, you're just gonna be in a cycle.
Yeah.
And chances are your job's not enough to put enough aside to
Yeah.
invest in 10x.
And chances are you're waiting for your boss to give you the raise, and you're
Yeah.
not going out and you're trying to ask for it, and just a lot of combination of that. I want to add to, I think, people who are like in the rat race and what you're describing, I think those are the people who say things like, I wish I had $1 million, or, I wish I could afford to live in a 5-bed house, or I wish I could move here or go on this trip there. Right. And just have that like hopeful wishing, like thinking.
My brain always goes like, so obviously everything that I had today,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I wanted the S class.
Yeah.
It's $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I make $2,000 a month?
Yeah.
What does that look like?
Yeah,
And
for
you
sure.
ask the question, you're like, okay, well, I need to buy, 5 rental properties that make, what is that, $400.
Yeah.
Okay. If I do that, then I get the S class.
Yeah.
Okay. But then it's that thought process that allows you to kind of like align yourself and work backwards and set goals. If I want the S class, I got to have 4 houses.
Yeah.
I want 4 houses.
Yeah.
I need, 4 houses now, 200,000 down, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just throwing out numbers, and some of you guys will be like, where the hell am I going to get $200,000? You're losing the focus. Like,
For sure.
I'm just showing you the math. I'm showing you the roadmap.
No, for sure.
It doesn't have to be a freaking S class. It didn't start off with an S class for me.
Yeah.
It started off with a freaking a Honda Accord for $300 a month,
Yeah.
right? So again, knowing where you are. But when I had the Accord, I already knew I wanted a Rolls.
Yeah.
I already wanted a Ferrari. Like, dude, I already had big ass dreams.
Yeah.
But you work your way up. Then eventually I was like, okay, my rental is making $300 a month. I can buy the Accord.
Yeah.
Then eventually you buy more rentals, right? Over the course of 5 years, then you accumulate up to $2,000. And now you're like, okay, I don't need to drive the Accord no more. Let me drive the S Class.
Yeah.
I already know that right now Rolls Royce lease payment is about $6,000 a month.
Oh, bro, we're there, man. We're going there soon.
So how many properties or
Yeah.
how many investments I need to have to produce $6,000 a month?
yeah, for sure. I think everything that I'm getting from you,
Yeah.
that I could really dissect for the listeners is you're a very solution oriented person, right? If you see something that you desire, you want, you figure out what's the solution to get there.
Yeah.
And I don't think a lot of people is like
and
that.
that's like goals. Your
That is
solutions
goals.
are your little goals.
Yes.
Your little goals that help you achieve the big dreams.
Yes. I think a lot of people just have wishes and not goals, you know?
Yeah, man. Set out goals.
Shit, man. All right, I'm going to just say, you guys out there, if you're listening to this and you have some goals down, look at them again. If they ain't big enough, man, you go rewrite that thing. Because, we're here for...
Or maybe not rewrite it. Maybe just add to it.
Yeah,
okay?
maybe add like the next. Maybe you only have like 1 year.
What's the next? Yeah, what's the next? What's after this?
I think that was my biggest regret in life is I started this path where, I've see the power of, like the Matrix, right? The red pill and the blue pill. I saw the life where, oh shit, like there's a lot of cool shit in the world. There's like entrepreneurship, there's all this stuff. And I still dreamed like very small. Like for a long time, all I wanted to do was, become a full-time videographer. I wanted to move out of my mom's house, and like I did that pretty quick. And I was just like, damn, like
what's next?
Yeah, so
have what's next.
I do have what's next, but
at the time you didn't.
I did. I did it. Oh no, I didn't really have it.
Yeah, now you do.
Exactly. Now I
want you to add the next 2 years after that. Like, what's the year after that look like? What's the year after that look like? And then what's the year after that looks like?
Fucking should do that, man.
Yeah, bro.
Let's fucking go, bro. But yeah. Do what Brian said, man. Add on to your list, right? Dream big. Like, don't be afraid. Like, you are deserving. If you listen to our other podcasts, if you go out and earn that shit. So, man, that was good. That was good, bro.
Dude.
Let's just take it a little bit, like, just before we tie it up.
Yeah.
You have big goals, and you say that you should have realistic goals as well. So, right, say for you want to accomplish like the private jets and you want to accomplish like the mansions, right? So like just on like an estimate, like how long would you say that takes you? Just like roughly. I'm not, we're just bullshitting.
Well, all right. So because I already kind of did the math on this. So like a comfortable jet, I think, is about $12 million.
Okay.
I think, again, and that's not like a Gulfstream or anything like that.
Okay.
That's like what Meet Kevin has.
Okay.
13 million.
Yeah.
Right? His operating costs on that, I think he said, was like $2 million a year.
Yeah.
So and then I have to just reverse engineer it, right? Because right now, the vehicle that I'm gonna use to pay for that is real estate.
Gotcha.
Right? Because I don't want to use my active business income.
Yeah.
Because the business will get there faster.
Yeah.
Right? But so you do $2 million a year.
Yeah.
Right? At 9%. Right? Basically, because you need. Right now, our real estate portfolio is returning about 9%.
Yeah.
So if I bought $100 million worth of real estate, it should theoretically throw off $9 million for me.
And passive. Yeah.
Passive.
Yeah, for sure.
So, I don't need $100 million. I only need about $20 million at 9% is about $1.8 million or something like that.
Meet Kevin. We're gunning for you right now, man. We're gonna race.
$20 million in real estate.
All right, cool. But just give me some
$23 million.
Give me some years, bro. Like just roughly, man.
Probably the next 10 years.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'll be 40. I'll be 42.
Okay, right. So how do you, combat that, right, with the kind of the length of it that it is? Because I feel like that is the biggest challenge with some people because they want it like faster, right? But then 10 years is kind of
it might get faster. It might get faster, but based on my skill level today, my knowledge that I have today, okay, I can realistically buy about $2 million worth of real estate a year.
Yes.
Based on my current income, my current skills, at $2 million a year, in 10 years, it'll be $20 million of assets.
Yeah.
Currently, my assets right now are already worth about depending on how you appraise it, $4 to $7 million, okay? Yeah. Now, so if I'm at $4 million right now, in 10 years, I'll be at $24 million. Okay? 24 million, throwing off 9%, right, return, I should be able to afford the jet. Okay. So that's based on my skill. That's assuming I don't get smarter. I don't meet new connections. I don't freaking get any better than I am today.
Okay,
and that's what I'm going to get in 10 years.
My question is,
next year, I might meet like a freaking cool-ass guy. He's going to be like, Brian, we're going to do business together.
You probably will,
We're going to start this business is going to make $20 million a year. I'm like, holy shit. Then we're going to get a private jet.
Fuck yeah, dude. Brian's froyo.
You know what I mean? Like, yo. So, but that's what I mean. You have to understand where you are currently.
Okay.
How much you make currently.
Yes.
And how much you can invest every year. And then just do math.
Okay.
But that's just like, dude, that's very linear math.
Yes.
But you know, in business, it shoots up like a hockey stick.
Yes.
Bro, this podcast can blow up overnight.
I'll fucking
and all
bet
of
it
a
will,
sudden,
bro.
Joe Rogan's going to be like, yo, we need to launch a show with you.
Fucking crazy,
Here's
Brian.
20 million, 30 million. I'm like, bro, we buying a jet. Bro, we buying a jet right
See,
now.
that's big thinking right there. Hey, okay. Let me just you're a different kind, man. You're a different breed. You know, you've been in business a long time. But let me put it out differently for you. Because I don't think you're hearing the question I'm asking you.
I'm in my own head right now.
Yo, you think about the jet. You think about the jet.
I'm like, yo, this is how I'm going to get the jet. I'll be 42. Worst case, I'll be 42 with a jet.
Okay,
All right?
listen to me, bro. Listen to me, okay? So say, we got somebody newer, right? Newer in business,
Yes.
fresh start, right? And everything that we're saying, they're listening. They're like, all right, Brian said dream big. It's like, all right, I'm going to make $1 million. But he said to set realistic goals, so it's probably going to take me 10 years, right? How do you battle that and like deal with the emotions and like the length of that? Because, that's a long time. How do you kind of push yourself to the end of the goalpost? You know what I'm saying?
How much is this person making right now? 40,000?
Sure. Let's say he's making $40,000.
You making 40?
Yeah.
Try to get to 100. Realistically, try to get to 100. Okay? Like, yeah, it'll be a 10-year goal. But the thing is, like, once you learn how to make it, and then it will speed up. But just currently, the good thing about what you just said is, like, if it takes 10 years, right, and you worked it based off of you making 40,000, your spending habit's going to be a little different. You're not going to be as reckless. You're not going to be, like, as buying LV bags and all that stuff, which is smart.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be buying any of that shit if you making $40,000.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, you shouldn't have any designers,
Yeah.
right? So that's going to help ground you a little bit. But then after that, bro, you got to learn how to read more, learn more, and be around more millionaires.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to say this, but right now, like, there's a lot of people making $1 million a year
Yeah.
that you can go learn and accelerate that process. But at the worst case, if just based on your skill level, just understand in 10 years you're going to get there.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. I haven't actually did the math on 40 grand, but,
Yeah.
you want to be realistic with that. But then also every day push the envelope, push the limits.
Yeah. I want to add to what you're saying because I kind of hear what you're saying.
Right.
You are providing a lot of value, but when you said the 100,000 part, I was just like, okay, I feel that because 100,000, it might not be $1 million, but it's still a win for you.
It's a huge win,
right? It's still a win. So like whatever situation you're in, like let's just put it in a different perspective. Maybe your goal is to lose 100 pounds, right? And losing 10 pounds is still a win. I feel like a lot of people, because they're not at the last destination, they're not able to fully let themselves enjoy the journey. Well, shit, this happened to Christiana like not too long ago, right? Like she always is thinking about the goalpost, the end, and like not enjoying like the wins.
Yeah.
And I think that will take away from your journey, but realize like you're gonna learn off this amazing journey. There's a lot of small wins in it that you could celebrate, and you should, let yourself feel fulfilled within that too.
The crazy thing is that like if you were to just look at the map, right? Like so let's say in year one, based on your math, it's gonna take you 10 years to become a millionaire.
Yeah.
Right. But what you don't know is that in year two, you've learned new things.
Yeah.
You went from 40 to 60 because you learned a new skill. 60 to 80 because you learned a new skill in year two. It like knowledge compounds too. Knowledge, skills, they all compound. So naturally, as long as you're continuing to become 1% better in craft, get better at your skills, it's gonna speed up naturally.
Yeah.
But I think but as long as you don't just go broke trying to look rich.
Yeah.
So just try to stick to that original budget. Don't get the what's that thing called? Like lifestyle inflation.
Yeah, for sure. I think so too, man.
Yeah.
And enjoy your wins, man. Enjoy
Yeah.
your fucking wins.
Enjoy your wins.
Yeah, for sure.
You know how happy I was when because I was making $20 an hour cutting hair in the very beginning, and then I made $20 an hour, assuming you make 8 hours a day, full time is only $40,000.
Yeah.
Dude, like in one of the year I made like 75. I was like, oh dude, I'm doing it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
And then honestly,
$10,000 add to your income feels kind of good in the beginning.
You're talking about like money, and especially like with like this direction that you're heading in.
Yeah.
I've never made less basically than the previous year.
Yeah.
Like once I learned how to make 50, I never made less than 50. Once I learned how to make 100,000, I never made less than 100,000. Does that make sense?
No, fuck yeah.
Yeah, and then like once I learned how to make 200,000, I never made less than $200,000 a year.
Yeah.
Because the skills were there.
Yeah.
Like I knew how to sell real estate. I was like, dude.
Yeah.
So it got easier. It didn't get harder. It got easier to continue to make the 200. But every time that you went from 200 to 250 or 200 to 300, there was a new skill you had to learn.
Yeah.
To unlock it, to get there.
Yeah.
But once I learned that skill, or once you guys go out there and you learn that skill, your income will never go back the other way.
Yeah.
Unless you're reckless and you're investing like crazy.
Yeah.
In shit that you can't control.
Yeah.
But in skills, you can always control.
Hell yeah. You think that goes back to, again, trying to be 1% better every single day?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
Pick up a book, read something, apply the knowledge.
Yeah.
Go
fuck up, test some shit.
Yeah, go test it.
Yeah.
Only way you're gonna get better.
I like that, man. Let's end it here.
All right. Appreciate you guys listening, guys. You got some value. I know we're just going off. Today was I just want to go off with PJ, man. He was feeling it. I'm feeling it. I appreciate you guys listening. Share this with 5 friends. Peace.
Peace.